A South LA man is free after 38 years in prison. His conviction was overturned after DNA evidence proved another man was responsible for killing a woman 4 decades ago. Susan Hirasuna joining us live at the Hall of Justice in downtown LA. Susan.
Christine, Maurice Hastings spent his years in prison, reading, educating himself, praying, and asking just about anyone to help prove his innocence. It took multiple requests by him and the LA Innocence Project to have the victim's DNA retested.
The conviction and sentence are recalled, vacated, and set aside.
This is the moment Maurice Hastings worked for decades. He asked repeatedly to have his DNA retested.
That's granted. Your release will be a few days.
And this is the moment DA George Gascon admitted publicly the system failed him.
Thanks to modern science, we now know the identity of another man who we believe was involved in the abduction, sexual assault, and murder of Mrs. Watermeyer.
Maurice Hastings spent 38 of his 69 years of life in prison.
I'm not standing up here a bitter man, but I just want to enjoy my life while I have it, and I just want to move forward.
Gascon says today, even without DNA evidence, it would be unlikely Hastings would have stood trial. The case against him that week.
The original conviction, we probably would not have gone that path today, given the strength of the evidence.
For Hastings, life outside of prison is a shock. The only cell phones he'd seen were contraband in prison. He wouldn't even touch one.
I didn't want to go in there and break laws and give them an indication that I was the type of person that'll commit a crime like this.
He sleeps now in a real bed, and his world seems so much bigger.
I used to watch Fox News, and you would show the ocean, the Pacific, and I used to wonder to myself, will you ever see that again? And praise God, I'm seeing it.
Well, it seems like the natural thing to ask. What did Maurice Hastings do on his first day free from prison? Well, he went to dinner, had lobster with his family and his attorneys, and he also told me that for the last few days he sort of indulged himself on any food that he wanted to eat, but after that he's going to go back to eating healthy. After all, he is 69 years old. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, Susan Hirasuna, Fox 11 News.